it was such a cringy video, but a fun fact, ওই ভিডিওতে রাকিন অপসের কমেন্ট দিছিল।
আচ্ছা।
So and it's the biggest flex ever. I was like, what? একটা যদি 50,000 subs থাকতো একটা প্লে বাটন থাকতো তাহলে তো লাইফ সেট।
বাই দ্য ওয়ে তুই কি শার্টটা উল্টা পরছিস? আমি অনেকক্ষণ ধরে আমি চিন্তা
হ্যাঁ আসলে উল্টা পড়ছি। এক্স্যাক্টলি এটা মানুষজনের থেকে বলা জিনিস যে they expect me to be বখাইটটা English medium ফার্মের মুরগি, and especially COVID এর সময় I ended up dropping 2 years in my university as well. যে আমি রাফসান ভাইকে আইডল হিসাবে দেখি, এইটা সেইটা অনেক কিছু পাম, and then টাকা চাওয়া শুরু করলো।
Hello guys, this is RafsanTheChotobhai and
no, that's not how you do it. I'm very sorry though. This is how you do it. Hello guys, it's RafsanTheChotobhai, and today's video is super interesting because we're doing a podcast with Fahad. But what are we going to be talking about? But you gotta let me sit first.
Okay, I'll tell you all about it. So today's conversation is actually going to be with none other than RafsanTheChotobhai.
Whoa!
Rafsan, thank you so much for coming on this show. It's been such a pleasure, kind of, I don't know, knowing you for so many years, but seeing your meteoric, almost, from the outside, it seems like rise in the world of social media. We usually start by asking the guests to introduce themselves. You need no introduction, but I just want to understand, how do you describe yourself these days? Banglai boli, kibhabe tui nijeke ajkal introduce korish?
Very interesting, but introduction would be as your friend as well, because you're kind of insane making such a huge company. But if I'm talking about how I introduce myself, I think probably as a content creator, RafsanTheChotobhai probably. But I think I initially started off with food, but now I kind of do a lot of things at the same time. A jack of all trades.
Fair enough. আমরা ওখান থেকে শুরু করি। তোর ট্যাগলাইনটা ছিল যে ব্রিংিং জাস্টিস টু ইউ গাইস,
রাইট?
আমি তোকে জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাই, হোয়াট ডাজ দিস মিন টু ইউ? হোয়াই ইজ দ্যাট ইওর মেসেজ?
Okay, so basically when I first started, right, so we had a friend Ikramul, right? He's the person who helped me start and everything. So originista theke it was like, you know how takeout, Ushma we did a video takeout versus Burger King. So Burger King was really bad,
right?
So sorry, I don't have COVID, but no. But what happened was basically to you guys. So the person to you guys is basically my audience, right? And justice would be like where they would be spending their money on food, right? Because interestingly enough, এই পুরো জিনিসটা আরেকটু আগে থেকে আসে হচ্ছে তোর Zarif, you know Zarif Tamil. So Zarif Tamil is actually a batchmate of ours and was my best friend. So ও হলো আর আমি হলো আমরা 200 টাকার এরকম নিয়ে বের হতাম রাস্তায়, তখন ফুড কার্ট কালচার চলতেছিল। সো আমরা র্যান্ডমলি খেতে যেতাম যে কত মধ্যে কয়েক সময় 100-200, so which would be bang for bucks. So something like that. So it started off initially like that, but as time went by, it started off with more ballsy stuff up to a point.
I know যখন জিনিসপাতি আসলেও টেক অফ করা শুরু করলো, ভালোভাবে আসা শুরু করলো, তখন you had an insane response. At one point, I'm going to try and read a quote, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I try to reply to each and every comment, every message. It's now difficult, but before I had a 90% rate of answering, and I used to reply to 4,800 messages every day, and it's nothing. I would reply with automated messages, then I would talk with them. There are moments when people would write like stuff that they're not feeling well or had a breakup, blah blah blah. This one time, this dude told me his dad died, and we talked over the phone. He lives in Bogora, and you told him he's okay. So I don't know how much of that I got right, but could you tell me proper bhabe as a content creator, traction power pore relationship with you guys, the fans, এটা কি চেঞ্জ করেছে? নিশ্চয়ই একটু হলেও চেঞ্জ হয়েছে, বাট কিভাবে চেঞ্জ হয়েছে?
So AJ, that's a very interesting thing. So what happened is like, or used to happen, Arabeshi, is I would literally respond to every comment and mainly to messages. But over time, it got a bit difficult. So there was a small period of time, I mean, actually, I would not respond. I was really off social media for some reason. But I think it reflects. But one thing, এখন আমার একটা ফ্রেন্ডও আছে মারজান
আচ্ছা
so she also helps me with the query
আচ্ছা
so this query thing about messages
হ্যাঁ
it's fun to reply to because you know you want to get to know your audience but also it's a bit difficult after I think fully যখন শুরু করা হয়েছে everything a bit difficult to reply to all the messages but one thing which I'm recently আবার অনেক বেশি করতেছি is replying
but most মানুষ তো এটা মানে আমি যতদূর দেখছি let's say more than 1000 comments হয়ে গেলে এটা অ্যাটেম্প করাটাই
it's difficult but I think up to a point first 2 days 3 days you can try to because আমি কিছুদিন আগে okay I'll just tell you this thing okay so I'm gonna video করছে Arifin Shuvoর সাথে so that video was doing great so I tried a very weird thing so it's a hack I found out so up to a point on YouTube so I got more people to comment on the video through by asking them something
yeah
so but see ওরা কিন্তু সবাই comment করতেছে right so it's already kind of in the algorithm but also you want to give them like a reward right so you start replying to all the messages all the comments so if you go to that video I think I replied to over 1000 comments easily
yourself naki eta ki
na YouTube ekta pura nije
so Marjan is not you know YouTube at all
no and
interesting
so one thing what happened is at the same time am I coughing too much আর ঘুম থেকে উঠলে I cough a lot so for YouTube it's fully me and for Facebook Marzan helps with the queries which is messages so I have another person so Faria she does all the comments as well she helps me out at that time and one thing যেটা আমার কাছে অনেক ভালো লাগে about them is as well it's not generic oh thank you like that it's a personalized message for this person because that's why it's very important the person who's writing it as well is someone who is also full of energy right so it makes
but because
sense.
you the creator তুই তো অনেক মানে when you're on camera you're very energetic and ওই জিনিসটা I'm guessing মানে তোর personalityটা একটু হলেও translate করা উচিত
in the text it always does but one thing যেটা আমি lastly বলতে so you know like first I think I remember all the people যারা আমাকে আগে মেসেজ করতো ফেসবুকে so Marzan is also one of them she supported me she's one of the first supporters ever so ওখান থেকে then we became friends we're also in IUB now
মানে তুই তোর আগে চিনতি না মানে জাস্ট মেসেজ করছে তোর
তারপর একবার চা টাইমে দেখা হয়েছিল
and then এখন ও টিমে কাজ মানে তোর সাথে হেল্প করে very interesting আচ্ছা so just going back to the point ক্যামেরা অন করার সাথে সাথে তুই একটু লাইভলি হয়ে যাস
আসলে
and especially for sure like you noticed this for as well like but and I would assume এটা in some ways very different from how you are মানে you know day to day right
definitely
so ধর মানে আমরা having a conversation you're probably more I don't know real vulnerable speaking with more I don't know time etc whereas when you start a video it's hello guys you know energy does that ever get মানে এটা কি কখনো problem হয়ে যায় যে is it almost like you have two sides to yourself
recently more than ever like একটা জিনিস হইছে like I don't কিছুক্ষণ আগে while we were talking I was more down you know before you started filming
sure
right see Sunday I feel much better significantly much better because I don't like being that not confident person and up to a point I'm feeling very happy right now do you know why because when I'm usually normal like when I'm not filming I question myself a lot like think আমি normally কথা বলতেছি think even if before I say hi to you I'm already thinking shit what you don't mind I said
no it's fine
I'm gonna be like what is he thinking about me আমি কি ঠিকভাবে বলতেছি I ask myself so many questions but right now I'm so confident with what I'm saying I'm not even thinking before I'm speaking it feels amazing
right interesting and with flow state আসার পরে তো it gets easier but মানে I guess নিজের যে personal battle গুলো আছে those still you know remain off camera
that's why I want to film always because that's the only thing which I feel like my personal life on budget so when I'm filming I feel very happy
interesting is that okay so coming back when you started with, I guess, the Burger King video, that was the one that blew up. I think you did videos maybe before that as well, but that's the one that
first video
and that got a lot of traction, অনেক response পাইছে. So ওই video making process টা কি শুরু হয়েছিল? I know your friend Ikramul pushed you to do it, etc., etc. But was there any part of you that started filming because it was an outlet for expression?
Like ওইটার আগে? I think there was this video. I remember. It was how to speak Japanese.
What?
It's a video called How to. So it was such a cringy video.
Achha.
I cringed so much when I still cringe when I see it.
Okay.
Because I was like, it was 2014.
Achha.
I was a big fan of Bhai Brothers. Then Salam Muqtadir. They were making amazing videos. Sonic bhal lagto.
Yeah.
So, it was such a cringy video, but a fun fact, ওই ভিডিওতে রাকিন অফিসার কমেন্ট দিছিল।
আচ্ছা।
So, and it's the biggest flex ever. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And because,
এটা কি এখন ইউটিউবে আছে বা কোথাও আছে?
It's unlisted.
Unlisted.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
It's pretty bad. But
any chance we can see it afterwards?
after this for sure. But one thing I always মানে সবসময় ইচ্ছা ছিল, but I don't know, like আমার ধারণা ছিল আগে 50,000 সাবস্ক্রাইবার হলে you get a play button.
50,000? No.
Right.
100K.
But আমার না, like মনে আছে, like I was in 7 এ পড়তাম, which was আমাদের স্কুলের পাশে একটা পতাকা ছিল না, ওইটার পাশে আমি দাঁড়াই ক্যাফেটেরিয়ার টাইমে ভাবতাম যে একটা যদি 50,000 সাবস থাকতো, একটা প্লে বাটন থাকতো, তাহলে তো লাইফ সেট।
Wait, ক্লাস 7 এ বসে সব চিন্তা করতে?
দোস্ত,
like you made your first video.
Wait, either 7 or 8, but অনেক আগে।
ওই সময় থেকে চিন্তা করলে অনেক দিন লাগছে তো আপলোড করতে।
Those, I think ওই টাইমটায় there was Smosh. I don't exactly remember. Smosh ছিল, Niga Higa ছিল.
আচ্ছা.
They were really cool.
আচ্ছা.
Right.
And তুই তো ওই সময় থেকে you were really into gaming. I remember
right.
Facebook was all about gaming and esports and I think এখন তো তুই I don't know, you play Valorant or something.
Yeah.
ওই সময় what were you playing?
I was playing Source, Counter-Strike Source.
Yeah.
It was the game back then.
Yeah, মানে আমি স্কুলে I was an absolute nerd. Absolute nerd. তুই ছিলি মানে একদম absolute gamer. মানে from
I was a geek.
But তুই তখন থেকে ইউটিউব নিয়ে চিন্তা করতি?
Those YouTube always ইচ্ছা ছিল, but এই জিনিসটা I would like to emphasize যে it's also something unimaginable for me to get, because usually there are some certain personalities or certain skills you need which I don't have and I still don't have.
Such as?
So অন্যান্য creators যারা আছে everywhere in the market, ওদের জন্য কিন্তু those video বানানো is much easier because their personality is very extroverted. So in general, do you think I'm an extroverted person other than when I'm not filming?
No.
Right. I'm very introverted. Chupchap thakte, I would be the quietest person in a room probably. So every other creator I've come across, trust me when I'm telling you this, when they are more extroverted, they have better skills. So I just feel like এটা আমার নেচার এগেইনস্ট ইভেন ভিডিও বানানো, এটা আমার নেচার এগেইনস্ট
ইন্টারেস্টিং।
অনেক অ্যাংজাইটি হয় বিফোর দ্য ফিল্মিং পার্ট।
So the hardest part is getting rolling.
Yeah, it's like তুই জিমে যাচ্ছস, জিমে যাওয়ার আগে অনেক
ইচ্ছা করে না,
এটা আমার হয় হলো মাই হার্ট স্টার্টস রেসিং, ভয় লাগে যে it feels weird because আচ্ছা আমি তো একটা এক্সাম্পল দিই, আমি লুঙ্গি পরে একবার খাইতে গেছিলাম একটা জায়গায় রেস্টুরেন্টে, আমার তার আগের রাতও ঘুম হয়নি, বুঝছস? I was up till 8, পরে নর্থ এন্ডে গেছিলাম, বুঝছস? পরে 9টার দিকে যাওয়ার পর I had coffee, যে পরে বের হইছি because আমার মাথায় জাস্ট চিন্তা হচ্ছে shit, ও কি বলবে, ও কি বলবে লুঙ্গি পরলে, but people don't care.
Right.
They are too focused on themselves to even care about you or anyone else. Right. So I think that's a thought process. And when you're anxious before a video, তার মানে ওই ভিডিওটা হিট খাবে।
Wait, আবার
when you're anxious, তাই না, যে অনেক প্যারা লাগতেছে, আমি কি এটা পুল অফ করতে পারবো, there is this heart racing feeling. you know that's a hit video.
That's
It's a fact, factos.
So, what তোর সবচেয়ে popular video কোনটা ছিল? It's not Take Out 2.0.
No.
That's controversial. But
That's
সবচেয়ে
controversial.
popular কোনটা ছিল?
So I had two really. Acha, on YouTube, my highest viewed video is a very interesting video.
Acha.
It's called Reacting to Cringy TikToks.
Oh, right.
But I think oikhane I knew something about the market at the insight paisi.
Acha.
And for Facebook, interestingly enough, duita video was, bro, I was hugging a friend.
Achha.
So there's another creator, Chotobhai.
Achha.
So we were just hugging, and it our friend film korsilo.
Achha.
Khure.
Acha.
10 seconds was just hugging.
হ্যাঁ
Bro, that has 61 million views. It's just insane, right? And then the other one was this video. It was I made a Satisfyer TikTok. Faizdami kore, you know, oi je pani khai kuli kore falai, that one.
হ্যাঁ
So it like blew up internationally.
Achha.
Oi video ta.
Achha.
So that video has, I think that one had 37 million views, but it got deleted because of the Satisfyer song.
আচ্ছা
But I reposted it. It again got 7 million. But wait, before that, I want to talk about a fun fact.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to be a creator, I think they should focus on shorts right now. Because toke ami amar YouTuber highest ta hocche 3.4 million.
Okay.
But understand this, that's in a channel that has, I think, 1.34 million subscribers, right?
Yeah.
So I have another channel, okay?
Okay.
It has just 36,000 subs.
Okay.
There's a video there which has more views. It has like 8.9 million.
Wow.
It's just because of the power of shorts. So YouTube always assigns you a partner after a while. So my partner has been fussing me about just one thing. Start doing shorts because every day, acha, make a guess, koto views hoy just shorts YouTube
Per day. I don't know. 2-3 billion per day.
double
অনেক বেশি বললাম কম
6 to 7 billion a day.
Wow. Insane. So, and how does that compare to like normal videos?
I don't know, but it would be significantly less.
Right. মানে
Significantly.
shorts would be much higher. Real,
Much higher.
Interesting. So, দিন শেষে views and engagement এই সব কিছুই তো আসলে অ্যালগরিদমের খেলা. Right?
Very true.
মানে algorithm decides whether you are popular or not, etc. So, I wanted to ask you, algorithm ke ki game kora jay? Is there a formula by which you can, I guess, hack the algorithm?
I think probably it would be shorts, but oh yeah, there is actually. So there are some people
Yeah.
who do it really well. Okay,
Achha.
one case would be Project Nightfall.
Acha.
So usually Project Nightfall a video there, because you'll notice something very interesting. So he think he's talking about something, anything.
Acha.
I'm coming to a very fancy office.
Okay.
The office has 16 floors.
Yeah.
The office has a door which you don't know about. এইটা সেটা অনেক কিছু,
Yeah.
but অফিসটা কিসের অফিস
Yeah.
এটা সে বলবে না। 1.5-2 মিনিট যাবে তারপর বলবে। He'll go like Nas Daily. He learned this from Nas Daily. Nas Daily does this. I came to the world's best airport.
Yeah.
Airport has a swimming pool. Airport has a gym. Airport has a museum. Airport has a cinema hall. At the end, he'll say, "This is Chengi,"
Yeah.
or something, whatever, right? So you know how it's getting you to stay, the retention. So when people are watching that video, it's automatically gonna be recommended. Think I watched the full video, and you're in my friend list. And if we have similar interests, you're also gonna get that same video. Something like that. It's very smart.
Very interesting. And Mr. Beast, though, I guess, is the master of this.
Yeah.
Average view duration, video retention, and then সব কিছুই ও optimize করে ভাবি.
Yeah, can I have these?
Bro, these are for you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I think what Mr. Beast has kind of codified is শুরুতে একটা hook.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to give $100,000 to whoever, gets the hand of the Lamborghini the last or something like that, right? And then I guess that's the other side of it in some cases, because shurutei bole dicche what you're going to get from this video, whereas I guess Nas Daily is kind of saying, hey, this is this, ekhane swimming pool ache, ekhane eta ache, oita ache. Finally there's the big reveal,
Right.
So I guess both kind of work.
True, because I feel like one of them has the content which is a bit, what's it gonna be about?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand,
Yeah.
I feel like Mr. Beast is really extreme. So he needs to really talk about what he's gonna do. Because যদি চিন্তা করে দেখো he spent 50 hours in Antarctica.
Yeah.
পুরা জিনিসটা যদি আপনি on the flow বুঝাতো না, through the flow.
Yeah.
There's a high possibility I think you might not even fully watch the video. It's like তুই যখন একটা বই খুলস না,
Right.
like first page they have this thing যে index টা যে কোন পেজে কি আছে.
Yeah.
Something like that, just without the page number.
Very interesting. Speaking of, by the way, তুই বলতেছিলেন না about anxiety. Before this podcast, I had anxiety যে, hey, Rafsan আমাকে সময় দিচ্ছে. Am I going to, actually make proper use of his time, right? So, I have this all the time, and I think this is part and parcel of being a creator. Varying degrees আছে, like বেশি কম, etc. But I think কোনো কিছু তৈরি করে আসলে ইন্টারনেটে ছাড়া এটা একটা it's a risky thing, right?
People are gonna judge you.
Yeah, because আমার অনেক কমেন্টস আসে যে হ্যাঁ ইংলিশ বাংলা মিলায় কেন কথা বলতেছো, like এটা সবচেয়ে বড়টা, and then there's like hey পাঠার এই সমস্যা ওই সমস্যা, why don't you solve this that etc. But yeah, that's always, notice করছি, it's 1%, it's a loud 1%, right? 90% of the 99% of the comments are very positive, and ওই জিনিসগুলোকে again brain picks up on the negative, right? Especially when you're trying to improve or একটু যদি self aware হইস তাহলে সবসময় 1% টাকেই তুই over index করবি, right? 10 জন যদি বলে যে হ্যাঁ না what you're doing creates value, it's additive to my life, etc.
You'll forget that.
Yeah, so
Yo, we're the same person.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to highlight is, bro, I think a lot of these are shared concerns by creators. Like কিছু মানুষ হয়তো
English বাংলা,
হ্যাঁ
যে English বাংলা মিলাই বলতেছেন.
Yeah.
And then when you subconsciously start thinking about it now, it gets difficult. It really helps. It doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, no, আমি এখন চেষ্টা করি যে যতটুকু পারি either fully English করব অথবা fully বাংলা করব. But then last I did fully English. And then I got a lot of hate, hey, this is not accessible by people in Bangla. Again, by a lot of hate, I mean like 1 or 2 DMs or 1 or 2 comments যেটা বলে যে হ্যাঁ আপনি এই জিনিসটা বানাইলেন but most মানুষ তো এটা বুঝবে না, এরপর থেকে বাংলা বলার চেষ্টা করবেন, etc. etc. So again, I understand the perspective, কিন্তু নিজে যখন কিছু তৈরি করছি আর নিজের ফ্লুয়েন্সিটাও বুঝতে হবে যে আমি কোনটাতে বেশি কমফোর্টেবল. So সব কিছু মিলায় it gets, you're right, you get in your head quite a bit.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
So I feel like I shouldn't talk in heat, but I'll still say it. তোর এই certain কথাগুলো পাত্তা দেওয়া উচিত না.
আচ্ছা.
Especially, I don't know, তুই যেমনে তোর নিজেকে এক্সপ্রেস করস, it should be that. Do you know why?
Why?
I feel like when you start changing because of the comments, right? Sorry, I'm getting close. But when you start changing because of the comments, you lose yourself, right? And you lose your confidence in yourself, because your confidence become based on these people's comments, right? If you think about it, and I feel like you shouldn't. Talking from personal experience. Just saying.
Would you be comfortable going deeper into that? Like, how has this affected you? তোকে কিভাবে affect করছে যে let's say this validation, and let's say when you take away that validation?
So interestingly enough, আমি কিন্তু অনেক, as I mentioned earlier, আমি কিন্তু সব কমেন্ট পড়ি. Like everything, bro, and this gets really interesting. Because there are lots of অনেক পজিটিভ কমেন্ট আসছে, অনেক নেগেটিভ কমেন্ট আসছে. But so in terms of social listening, you know what social listening?
Tell me.
It's something like কতটুকু পজিটিভ feedback আসতেছে from a video. It'll automatically, they tell you. So I know I have a very high social listening score. But one thing, ওই যে ছোট একটা পার্সেন্টেজ আসছে না নেগেটিভ, ওইটাই কিন্তু মাথায় ঢুকে. And trust me, আমি নিজেও I tried changing for that, right?
There were some common criticisms.
English Bangla mix.
Okay.
That's one. আমি অনেক লাফালাফি করি, আমি বেশি দৌড়াই.
Okay.
Too much energy.
Right.
Dude, do you know something? আমি ওইটার পর আমি কম এনার্জি হওয়া শুরু করছি.
Interesting.
I'm লাফালাফি everything, and it happens subconsciously because you judge yourself so much now. But do you know what happened?
What?
I told you I talk with my audience. I know. So they missed that me where I was more energy. They watched me for the energy, and I'm changing because of that 10% of the people who are probably new. So you can't leave your OG homies behind, right?
Yeah, একটা concept আছে, আমি জানি তুই এটা পড়ছিস কিনা. It's about 1,000 true fans, right? The basic idea is do whatever you do it for your ardent supporters. মানে সবচেয়ে বেশি যারা তোকে সাপোর্ট করবে বা মানে বিজনেসের ক্ষেত্রে যেভাবে এটা অ্যাপ্লাই করে, তোর বেস্ট কাস্টমাররা যে জিনিসগুলোকে ভ্যালু করে ওগুলো জিনিস কর. বাকি মানে লেটস সে দেয়ার ইজ আ লট অফ পিপল হু আর কাইন্ড অফ সর্ট উইথ ইউ স্ল্যাশ নট উইথ ইউ, ওরা যেগুলো জিনিস নিয়ে কমপ্লেন করছে, নট রিয়েলি দ্যাট ইম্পর্টেন্ট ইন দ্য গ্র্যান্ড স্কিম অফ থিংস. আই থিঙ্ক দ্যাটস আলটিমেটলি what you told me right now.
It's quite smart.
Okay.
I was about to cry.
Huh?
I was about to cry.
Okay.
It hit me.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, I think যারা আমরা মানে চেষ্টা করি একটু সেলফ ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট করার, সব কিছুই আসলে একটু হইলেও পড়ছি. It's always about like hearing the right thing at the right time.
Right.
It's not like you haven't heard this before. I'm sure you have. It's just at this moment maybe you just needed to hear this. Like it could be that. Okay, I want to shift gears a bit.
Okay.
On camera, যেটা বললাম, you're high energy, you're and a very outgoing person. But off camera, you're introverted, but you're also অনেক analytical, right? তুই data নিয়ে অনেক ঘাটাইস, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. Social listening, right? I don't know কয়জন আসলে এই জিনিসটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করে হতো. So এই analytical সাইডটা দিয়ে what are you মানে how are you using it to decide where to expand your channel? I see you're going, by the way, তুই কি শার্টটা উল্টা পড়ছিস? আমি অনেকক্ষণ ধরে আমি চিন্তা করছি.
Yeah, actually ulta পড়ছি. Yeah.
Okay.
Just zip it up.
I was
Oh,
going
sorry.
insane.
That makes so much sense.
I was going insane.
What if it's just a plan to fuck with you? But damn, আমি খেয়ালই করি নাই.
Okay.
Yeah.
So যেহেতু তুই এত অ্যানালিটিক্যাল and তুই ডেটা দেখিস, how do you use the data that you see to decide what content to make? And again, আমি assume করতেছি তুই ইউজ করিস to make content বানানো, as well as which markets to visit, because that's how I guess you think about it, right?
Somewhat,
yeah. যখন নতুন কোনো দেশে যাইস, so far you've been to, I guess, Dubai, Nepal, Turkey, আর কই, Japan, এতগুলো জায়গায় গেছিস. এগুলা তুই কিভাবে ডিসাইড করলি, and মানে how do you think about the content that you make using data?
So different জিনিসের,
Yeah.
Number one, when you're talking about a country, fun fact. So if we're starting with what kind of videos to make,
Yeah.
so if you go to your performance creator tools, you can also see a few cool things.
আচ্ছা.
যে কোন ভিডিওতে মানুষজন followed you, কোন ভিডিওতে মানুষজন unfollowed you, কোন collaboration how much views you gain, how much subscribers you gain, কোন ভিডিওতে নতুন audience আসছে, and also at the same time last 14 days how many follower views you have, how many non-follower views you have, right? term গুলা বলছি কেন এখন. So usually I have a 2.8 million follower views, or 2.1, something like this.
Okay.
But if you're talking about non-follower views, it's almost 8.1 to 9.1 million, right? So it's over 4 times up to a point, right? So why I'm telling you this, তার মানে আমি কিন্তু ভিডিওগুলো বানাচ্ছি যেটা অনেক বড় একটা অডিয়েন্স দেখতেছে, বাট কনভার্জন হচ্ছে না, probably because as I mentioned earlier আমি CTA টা ঠিকভাবে দিচ্ছি না, probably that's why. And this is something that I think সবারই they should focus on, because I never emphasized on this certain thing. Like there's a creator, for example, Arak, he told people that he's gonna kill his little flower, his plant, if they don't subscribe. It's quite funny. So like that. Next, if we're talking about collaboration gula kora uchit, you can just easily go through and see it.
Right.
Je kon type people are Huh?
NC কি?
CTA.
CTA, okay.
Call to action.
Yeah.
So like কোন collaboration গুলা করা উচিত না.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about কোন জায়গায় যাওয়া উচিত. So interestingly enough, here's my biggest flex. I feel like we have like one of the highest viewed like video followers from across the world. I showed you a stat. So it's over 375,000. Right. So
375,000. Wow.
Right.
That's like what?
375
million, Nikki.
No. The 375k.
375k. Okay.
Okay, I said it in a very weird way, huh? 375,000. That's 375,000.
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So they watch it from all over the world. So
Right.
it's very interesting. So এগুলা হইছে mainly I think because of the fact এই যে English বাংলা করেছিল, right? Or English একটু ছিল,
right?
এইটার জন্য with the high energy, see, which the general audience might hate,
right,
in Bangladesh, but people across the world like it, right? So you don't need everyone to like it. You need people to like you for you, and that should be it. Because at the end of the day, now you can't satisfy everyone. I'll come back to this part a bit later, but so কেন এই dataটা important? Because for example, তুই যদি এখন আচ্ছা, great example. So যখন when you open পাঠাও না, so you'd go to a university to have an activation, right?
100%.
Right,
Yeah.
just right. Why do you activate? So ওখানে স্টুডেন্টরা জানে, right? আর স্টুডেন্ট জানলে ওদের ফ্রেন্ডদেরও বলবে activation done. So in the same way, creators activate by collaborations or by visiting a country. They activate that country, right? So
Makes
but
sense.
পাঠার জন্য এখন আরো easier না যে করা যে instead of doing it when it first started,
মানে more access, sure.
Yeah, মানে আরো easy হবে জিনিস,
Sure.
মানে credibility আছে.
Sure.
So think you're going, for example, I know যে if I go to the Philippines, right, it's gonna be easier for me to get 500,000-600,000 people from there to subscribe to my channel than from Thailand. Because I have I have a base audience, and I know I have viewers from Philippines. So ওখানে যদি আমি নিজে যাই and activate it, it's gonna blow. But যাওয়া হয় না.
বুঝছি. Very interesting.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. And I'm just মানে
go ahead. Oh, sorry. I'm just last একটা জিনিস বলবো. So final একটা, so I think you can see how a video does truly like through data, because I mean usually in my videos I'm talking like, you know, এখনো কথা বলতেছি. So there are a few videos যেগুলা no dialects, like I'm not talking, right? Just audio. ওগুলা data, when you see it, you'll know how amazing the algorithm is, how easily it can spread. So I mean Roger Shma, I made a video. It was a meme. আমার university assignment ছিল, by the way.
Okay.
So it was called The Thief.
আচ্ছা.
So that video had 13.3 million views. ওখান থেকে 2.7 or 3.6 million views was from Bangladesh. 4.8 or 3.8 million was from USA.
আচ্ছা.
So the fourth or third highest viewed place was from California, the video.
Wow.
So it has no dialects.
Yeah.
Nothing. কোনো কথা বলতেছে. It's a meme.
Right.
Up to a point. Man, it was a very funny video.
We'll try
and আমার ওই assignment
Yeah.
So it's a university assignment which I uploaded.
Yeah.
I got a C.
Yeah.
It was such a great video. It was like, yo, dekhben, I love it. Bro, go.
Oh man. I got a C in entrepreneurship at IBA. Yeah, actually.
You got a what?
I got a C.
Oh, what?
Entrepreneurship.
Actually.
Very
they don't know. They don't know.
It's মানে university grading. Just.
Best.
তুই অনেক ভিডিও বানাইস, তুই অনেক কাজ করিস, তুই গতকাল বলতেছিস, এই শুরু হওয়ার আগে বলছিলি 3:30 পর্যন্ত এডিট করছিস. How do you prevent burnout? নাকি burnout হয়, and how do you then deal with it?
I wish I could say something cool like Mr. Beast. I don't have burnouts.
I enjoy what I do.
I enjoy what I do. But that's not the case for me. I think I face a lot of burnouts. And I am extremely burnt out, even right now. Probably, but
yeah,
I guess making videos is like an escape for me as well.
তুই সিলেট ঘুরে আসলি, এটা কি মানে is this kind of integrating your I don't know mental health versus like work মানে একই সাথে নাকি?
Basically Silete Islam I thought was going to be like a vacation for the team.
Yeah.
But ended up Gelam Telam, then it was more hectic than usual days because we wanted to film a few places.
Yeah.
So we ended up going at 5:30, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And ওইসব রাতগুলো আমরা বাসায় আসছি 1টা-2টায়.
Man.
So 3-4 ঘন্টা ঘুমানো.
Man. Okay, you mentioned the team. I want to maybe say on burnout for just a bit more and then move on to team. Burnout নিয়ে তো so far তোর এক্সপেরিয়েন্সটা আসলে কিরকম, মানে how do you actually recover from it, or এটা কি organically হয়ে যায়, do you actually I don't know not have a hard routine that so তুই অনেক obsessively কাজ করিস, ইউটিউব নিয়ে তুই অনেক obsessed, প্রথমে তোকে জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাই about burnout. How do you deal with it? What's up?
I wish I could say something cool like Mr. Beast that I don't get burnt out.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I get burnt out very easily. Like, in the sense, I'm very obsessed, especially with YouTube.
Achha.
Je, maybe din raat up to a point, and I see other creators what they're doing, especially a recommended channel. So ishobgula I go to these channels, right? Especially I go to smaller channels,
Achha.
right? And then I go to hit popular, and then I start watching the videos. Some of these small creators, বাইরে, okay, they have huge, like a ton of views, okay?
Yeah.
By small আমি এখন কনটেক্সটে বলতেছি,
আচ্ছা।
আমার নিজের কিন্তু 1.34 এরকম, but these creators I'm small বলতেছি, but they have 7-8 million.
Right.
Man, I'm talking in context to the world, and you'll see they have videos which have 80 million, 90 million, and you can see what worked for them before, right? And you just wanna do your research, and it's all about how much you are on that platform, right? But I feel like up to a point it's also unhealthy because we have a common friend, Adnan.
Yeah.
So ওই জিনিসটা বলে আমি একটু বেশি, আমি অলওয়েজ অনেক বেশি অবসেসড
আচ্ছা
এইসব জিনিস নিয়ে একটু, সো ইন আ ভেরি আনহেলদি ওয়ে. সো আই গেস I don't know, I like filming videos because it's an escape for me, those like it is, because I don't know, recently especially more than enough confidence ball, eta ball, when I'm filming I'm not really thinking, and I'm a different person. I get to be someone who I'm not on camera, but off camera, sorry, because usually off camera I'm introverted, but I'm sure you also want to be that, fully confident person, right?
Yeah.
Give 0 F's about anything, fully doing what you want. I can be that person when I'm filming.
এরকম কখনো হয়েছে যে পিপল অ্যাসোসিয়েট দ্য অন ক্যামেরা ইউ, মানে তোর লাইভলি অন ক্যামেরা পার্সন, and then তোরা যখন মানে you get I don't know close, or মানে it can be a friendship or like whatever, colleagues or work or whatever, and then they see the other side to you which is more thoughtful and analytical and very thinking things through, they get I don't know shocked, or মানে they have a weird reaction.
So yeah, আমি যখন মানুষজনের সাথে রিয়েল লাইফে দেখা করি, they expect me to start jumping. Real life এ দেখা হলে এইটা they assume যে এটা হবেই, but I'm not. But after a while they notice I'm very একটু চুপচাপ type.
মন খারাপ.
I wish, but মন খারাপটা না. Okay, yeah, some recently more than ever একটু মন খারাপ.
No, but মানে কি বলে এটা এই মন খারাপ?
তারা they say this যে I'm more sober in real life.
Okay.
And লোকজন রিয়েল লাইফে আমার সাথে দেখা করলে they like me a lot more for some reason.
Interesting.
Like কারণ ওদের assumption থাকে যে when they meet me is this exactly এটা মানুষজনের থেকে বলা জিনিস যে they expect me to be বখাইটটা ইংলিশ মিডিয়াম ফার্মের মুরগি, but যখন রিয়েল লাইফে দেখে they are like I'm a very nice মানে I don't know, I shouldn't say this about myself, but this is all something I take pride in.
You get,
they really like me in real life.
বুঝছি. Interesting.
So yeah, but
okay, so আমরা কথা বলছিলাম about burnout and then we talked about YouTube. এখন তোর মানে you started out doing everything yourself. Movies, I think Arshian, your friend, আমাদের friend actually, ও ক্যামেরা ধরতো and তারপরে তুই এডিট করতি, and that's how you started. এখন I think there's মানে more parts, moving parts. Could you give us an idea এখন what is the team setup, কিরকম দেখি?
Okay, so usually my main guy
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
It's my friend Tazdi.
Achha.
So I like him because he is obsessed. He's more obsessed about YouTube than me.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy is. He just watches videos all the time. That's why I like him so much. And more than ever, Artin Shuche, he's a gamer. We were teammates for a long time.
Achha.
And he's a professional esports athlete. I don't know.
Okay. Yes.
But yeah. So
sure.
even like me, I was also an esports athlete. So what happened was, you can't get to that level in gaming if you don't put in the grind.
Right.
If you don't have that same work ethic and if you don't have that same discipline. So আমি editing শিখছি because Ikramul আমার বাসায় এসে he used to edit. He edited 2 videos I learned.
Right.
So আমরা একটা জায়গায় গেছিলাম, it's called Tokyo Kitchen.
Yeah.
খেতে গেছিলাম, খেতে যে it was so good, and then আমরা খেয়ে I was editing the video.
Yeah.
তাজদি আমার বাম পাশে বসে ছিল.
আচ্ছা.
And then he learned from watching it. So it was pretty cool because I learned the same way.
Yeah.
And I would probably say Tazdi is better than me now
Very interesting.
as well. So boshe, it's like, imagine this guy started editing just a year back.
Achha. And he's very good.
He's very
So
good.
that's one person that's an editor / I guess also camera.
Nah.
On
So
camera.
for camera, we have another person. His name's Akif.
Okay.
So I also know him from, I think, okay, আমি 2018-19 এর থেকে চিনি.
Right.
Very randomly.
Achha.
আমি একটা ভিডিও ফিল্ম করতে চাইছিলাম,
হ্যাঁ.
so I wanted to be unoriginal and copy Nas daily.
Achha.
COVID এর সময়, so ওর সাথে I filmed a video.
Okay.
It was pretty fun.
Right.
It was ওইটা একটা start ছিল, and then from the next part would be, so we took 2 more new editors in the team.
Okay.
Okay, because I want to increase the volume of videos I make. I want to open a second channel, and
Oh, okay.
I want to capitalize, basically.
হ্যাঁ.
So এর মধ্যে both of them are called Saifs, by the way.
কারণ সবকিছু তো আসলে momentum দিন শেষে, right? মানে
Yeah.
while you have momentum, might as well put out as much content as you possibly can.
There's also another reason why.
Acha.
It's because there are many barriers. For example, main channel type. In the second one, I can also post other stuff.
Acha.
So
কিরকম মানে what are some of the barriers?
barriers. English Bangla.
English Bangla. Okay. Second channel কি সব English?
No. It's gonna be more mix.
Okay.
And I want that to be more crazy. So
interesting.
ওইটারটায় I want a more core audience.
Acha.
Significantly more core audience.
Acha.
And I can do crazy videos. Like there's a video I wanted to do. It was called Exchanging My Life with a Billionaire for One Day.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Something like this.
Okay.
Without the judgment. So that's something I want to do.
But do you think when I judge free hobby just because it's a different channel? Because
I think if you put in, sorry, I cut you off.
yeah, because it's the internet.
It's the internet, true. But I think if you put in enough barriers, কমে যাবে.
Interesting. But these kind of videos, when it sounds like something I would click.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of videos I want to do.
So, how do you come up with these ideas?
So, এই ideas গুলা এই যে এইটাই we did it through a brainstorming session. আমরা সবাই বসেছিলাম, and then we were thinking of ideas. YouTube, because the most important thing would be it's probably the thumbnail and the title.
Right.
Specifically the title. So I think that really helps, and I feel like I'm not doing enough of that.
Right.
So I want to do it.
Very interesting. So oftentimes, like while running a business, sorry.
No.
While running Pathao, a lot of the good ideas আসছেই যখন আমরা জাস্ট দিনের শেষ 6টা-7টার সময় জাস্ট বসে যোগ করতেছি, রাইট? মানে জাস্ট এমনি আড্ডা মারতেছি and বলছি আচ্ছা এই জিনিসটা হইলে কেমন হইতো, and then someone takes it a level further and is like what if this was this, what if মানে so we were brainstorming আচ্ছা ফুডম্যান আসে তো বা ফুড হিরো আসে তো, বাট ওকে কোথায় আছে এটা ট্র্যাক করতে পারতেছি না, অন্য অ্যাপগুলোতে ট্র্যাক করা যায়, এটা আসলে দরকার, ঠিক আছে ফাইন এটা অ্যাড করি। আচ্ছা হোয়াট ইফ তুই যখন মানে ফুডটা নিয়ে আসতেছে ওর উপর ট্যাপ করলেও বার্গার হয়ে যায় বা পিজা হয়ে যায় এক্সেট্রা হয়ে যায়, we actually have that feature, no one actually knows, মানে if you tap on the food menu it turns into different so but these are Easter eggs যেগুলা মানে we add randomly as a result of conversation, and মজার জিনিস হচ্ছে এগুলো মানে a lot of the good ideas came like this, a lot of the hacks মানে ধর straight forward অনেক কিছু ব্যারিয়ার আছে straight forward ভাবে করা যাচ্ছে না অনেকগুলো hack we kind of come up through brainstorming. So I want to ask you, like, what's your brainstorming person or sounding board or whatever? Like, is it just you coming up with, I don't know, the most of the ideas তুই রিসার্চ করছিস তুই দেখছিস বাইরের চ্যানেলগুলো কোন জিনিসগুলোতে পারফর্ম করছে and ওই হিসাবে তুই আনতেছিস নাকি is it a back and forth feedback kind of thing?
So a lot of the ideas are mine, but I won't take fully credit because I wouldn't. A lot of the cool ideas, just me earlier stage of course, it would probably be Rahib Bhai and Adnan Bhai. The sneeze went away without a doubt because we একটা জিনিস হচ্ছে for example তুই যদি আমাকে for example you made pathao, right? For you, when you or your associates, when you guys are thinking of a hack or something to solve, there's a high possibility you can't think ki korte parbo because you kind of put a barrier around it yourself because you're so obsessed with this thing to make it bigger. So I think rather, for example, me being a customer or someone who uses every app, right? So I know আমি feedback taro better dite parbo up to a point, right?
Fair enough.
So what happens is in the same way আমার কাছে মাঝখান দিয়ে ideas চিন্তা করতে you burn out somewhat. And that's why you get it from your friends who are regular consumers, right? And then they give better feedback. For example, before আগে আমি যখন এডিট শেষ করতাম আমি ফার্স্ট ভিডিও দেখাতাম রাহিব ভাইকে আদনানকে আর তাজদিকে তাজদি is the person who's editing now, right? But এখন আমি একটা ভিডিও শেষ করলে আমি তাজদিকে সেকেন্ড ডে or থার্ড ডে দেখাবো ফার্স্ট I send it to রাহিব ভাই because I know for a fact, for example, our mentality right now is an editor. It's a great mentality, right? But at the same time, he's also in the same dilemma as me. Right? So, like that. You need real life friends.
So, people outside of your, office, basically. Also, I think product management, এটাকে বলি আমরা talking to the customer. Like, you have to talk to the customer to get a real feel of things.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess that makes sense.
I also do something else. As I mentioned again, I know my top supporters or top fans. So I communicate with them. I take advice from them if they like the video. So video যখনই শেষ হয় না, so I usually try to upload on a Friday. So after I'm done, around 5, আমি হলো সবাইকে মেসেজ পাঠাই. Like for example, there's someone who really supports a fan. So she's been supporting from day one. Her name is Fabia Esha. Always commenting everything. So I ask her, video ta kemon hoyse? What did you like? What did you not like? Tapor arekta, Nafiz Imtiaz.
Sure.
So he watches regularly. আমি ওকে জিজ্ঞেস করি যে did you like this video? Just কি improve করতে পারবো? This is something because I also want to get better. Right? We all want to get better at what we do.
Fair enough. I want to ask you, তুই এত obsessed with creation and YouTube and all of these things, how have you, I don't know, balanced or chosen to divide your time with, let's say, your university work or studies or, all the life things that আমরা সবাই মানে করতে হয় এরকম একটা জিনিস?
So I think in school I was a decent student, obviously not as good as you,
but মানে you were serious about studies.
I was serious about studies. তাহলে মাম পিটাইতো but মানে I think after I started doing this YouTube thing now, মানে seriously it became difficult because এই জিনিসটাই এত টাইম নিয়ে নেয়, especially the editing process, filming is a very small part. Like it's the pre and the post,
right,
which takes hours, and usually মানে it would take hours আগে যখন আমি ভাবো 19-20 and especially COVID এর সময় I ended up dropping 2 years in my university as well কারণ ঠিকভাবে করা হয়নি and but also at that time I took a chance because I knew one thing যে how do I say this, like everybody was home, everybody was on their phones,
watch time would be much higher,
live viewers are much higher, and so for data's like amar for data's sake highest viewed live viewers was I think 39 or 40,000.
Okay, wow.
The second highest, like watching at a time on Facebook, excluding YouTube. Okay, because YouTube dekha jay na. So second was 32,000.
Acha.
Right, so you're understanding. So for any normal creator, it's probably a creator over 1 million or 2 million followers, it would be 4 or 5,000. So in that context, having 40,000 is পরিমনির লাইভ ইউ নো পুরা বাংলাদেশ দেখছে রাইট আপ টু আ পয়েন্ট যারাই জিজ্ঞেস করছে পুলিশ আসছে এটা সেটা ওইটাই 1,80,000 জন মানুষ দেখতেছে সো ফ্রম দ্যাট কনটেক্সট 40K is off the charts. It's insane.
Right.
So on average, creators is 4 to 5K. So during COVID, on average, it would be 14, 17K.
Wow.
Which was insane. And একটা জিনিস আমি সত্যি কথা বলতেছি. I think pre-COVID, COVID started in what? 2020.
2020 March.
I think COVID na hole I couldn't have growth ta same hoto na, and it's a fact. And ami ota I think I realized it at that time. So ami bashay I was filming, I was editing the same video oy dini, and I was filming, editing. I was thinking of ideas. And
there are these moments, right? There are these moments in time jokhon mane you have to seize the opportunity, and একটু আগে বা একটু পরে the timing is just not right.
It's not right. It's that moment. And I realized that especially এই time university, and even right now I know I'm a decent student, I'm a good student, I can easily finish it পরে. But a certain time ta na I can get it back because you can't always take that moment, that you know, that front seat.
Mane, not to be dramatic, but mane, I had a really tough time. Like I was breaking my back when I was in school, and তারপরে in IBA and doing পাঠাও parallelly. IBA হচ্ছে শাহবাগে ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটি, আর পাঠাও সবসময় বনাইতে থাকতো। ওই সময়টাতে putting in that effort was mostly because I knew this was a time that would not come back. And there are these moments in time. বাংলাদেশে রাইড শেয়ারিং একবারই ইন্ট্রোডিউস হবে, রাইট? বাইক শেয়ারিং আমাদের আগে ছিল না। So there, when I can very much relate to these, like once in a like almost, when it feels like it's once in a lifetime. Hopefully it's not. Like hopefully I don't go right?
But also you, inshallah, definitely. But you never know, and you have to seize these moments. Because especially আমার কাছে যেটা মনে হয়, especially in terms of content creation, it's media. And media, man, it's like news. Straight কথা, it's news.
Right.
It can be about anything. I don't want to eat my snot again.
Here it comes.
Okay. So, news er khetre, it's about how fast you do it. Right?
100%.
And what's the hot topic right now? Wait, it's more like what's the hot topic and how fast you can cover it. So, I'm going to take example there. So, there was a certain video I'd make. Banijjo Mela.
Acha.
So, oitarta it did.
What was the video?
So, Banijjo Mela, they have a lot of fake Haji Biryanis, and they claim to be Haji Biryani.
Acha.
Right? So, ওখানে যে ফার্স্টে I was one of the first movers. ওইটা একটা ভিডিও বানাইছিলাম. So that got 13 or something million views, but 10 million plus.
Okay.
But here's the catch. On the other side, যেটা হচ্ছে পরের বছর কিন্তু বানাইছে.
আচ্ছা.
Right? পরের বছর আরো অনেক বেশি মানুষও বানাইছে. অনেক বেশি মানুষ বানাইছে. মানে স্যাচুরেট করে ফেলছে।
আচ্ছা।
এই বছর আমি যাই না। But it's because when you know, it's like a first movers thing in anything, or else it gets difficult.
Because মানে প্রথমবার করলে innovative, second বার করলে repetitive, and then you know slowly the appeal goes down, right?
And also about কোন জিনিসটা তুই আগে, it can, for example, think there is this TikToker Opu bhai, does something really bad. Think আমিও এটা নিয়ে একটা ভিডিও বানালাম, তুইও এটা নিয়ে ভিডিও বানালি। Think I have 10 times your audience. Think I have 1,000 viewers, you have 10 viewers. You make the video first, and I make it pore. You'll probably have more or similar views to mine. It's because you moved in first on the hot cake.
Interesting.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, fair enough. মানে দিন শেষে it's about, bringing it to the market আগে. You are famous now. তুই এখন অনেক জনপ্রিয়. What are the pros and cons of being famous?
I think the pros are, so আমি অনেক বাইকে চড়ি, বুঝছস, ম্যাক্সিমাম টাইমই না টাকাই নিতে চায় না, জানোস, বাট আমি দেই অলওয়েজ। হ্যাঁ,
টাকা নিতে চায় না? Oh wow.
Even thing when I'm going to a restaurant ওরা অনেক ভালো ট্রিট করে, everything, and আগে they would be like an asshole with me, straight up.
মানে ফিল্মিং করতে গেলেও তো
প্যারা দিত, এখন আর কিচ্ছু বলে না।
আচ্ছা।
And it's really nice, and অনেক পার্কস থাকে। ফর এক্সাম্পল আমি এই যে ইন্ডিয়া যাচ্ছি, সো আমি ভিসা জমা দিতে গেছি, it was a huge line, অনেক প্যারা খাইছি, নিয়ে করে দিচ্ছে সাথে সাথে। It was very very nice. But let's come to the cons.
Okay.
I feel like up to a point, zero privacy, because মানে একটু privacy, like আমি তোর I live on the other side of the road, right? So আমি হেঁটে যাচ্ছিলাম, someone for example উপর থেকে send me a video and I check my messages a lot, and আমি দেখলাম it was very weird, and তারপর কিছুদিন আগে একটা কেস হয়েছে, so this was a very weird একটা case. সো আমার বাসা, রাইট, আমি নর্মালি উঠছি জোস নেমে, কিছুক্ষণ কয়েকদিন পর ফর এক্সাম্পল আমার মা বাসায় একা ছিল, আমি আমার ভাই দুজনেই বাইরে ছিলাম, ওকে, বাইরে ছিলাম, এভরিথিংস ওয়াও, বাইরে ছিলাম, তারপর দিস পারসন উপরে ডিরেক্ট চলে আসছে, বুঝছস, সো হি ইজ পলিটিক্যাল একজন, আচ্ছা, রাইট, আচ্ছা, ইয়াং গাই আসলো, and I'm not gonna be naming names or anything. বাসায় এসে ফার্স্টে এটা বলা শুরু করছিল যে হিজ, যে আমি রাফসান ভাইকে আইডল হিসাবে দেখি, এইটা সেইটা, আচ্ছা, অনেক কিছু পাম, আচ্ছা, and then টাকা চাওয়া শুরু করলো, oh wow, and my mom's home alone and she's scared because that's kind of weird, right? আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ, of course, it's a scary thing, yeah. And then our ma gave some money and then he left, and কিছুদিন পর আবার আসছে, আবার, and then আবার বলছে দেখা করতে, but again, but actually that's not the main reason, right? যে দেখা করতে আসতেছে, why are they there? For the money. Yes, exactly. And এবার আমার যে আগে যে সিনেমাটোগ্রাফার ছিল মাহাদিন, ও দেখছে, ও তো তার ছিঁড়ে গেছে, ও বলছে আপনি কি করতেছেন এখানে, এটা জান বলে did that. But at the end of the day, I feel like privacy জিনিসটা it's very important. Like কালকে আমি একটা বিয়েতে খেতে গেছিলাম, like I was eating, ঠিকভাবে খেতে পারতেছিলাম না, যে while I was eating মানুষজনের সাথে would be taking pictures, এটা সেটা, and মানে trust me, I really appreciated everything, especially more than ever. But সবচেয়ে difficult যেটা, locally I've not been making that many videos because it's very difficult to film a video. If I'm locally যদি করতেছি, think at a video or মাঝখান দিয়ে if 50 or 100 people they're coming, they're trying to take a picture, I don't mind, but I would love to do it if it's after you're done, if I'm done filming. That's the most important thing, because at the same time, like
বাণিজ্য মেলায় এটা ভালোভাবে হয়েছে,
listen, এই যে আমি ফার্স্ট বাণিজ্য মেলায় কিন্তু জোস ভাবে করতে পারছি, সেকেন্ড বাণিজ্য মেলায় I couldn't film. So I'll show you, if you can just go see that video, you'll see যে আমি ফিল্মই করতে পারতেছি না। আমি যে হাজি বিরিয়ানির দোকানে ঢুকছি, ওখানেই I think 100-200 মানুষ, মালিক কাঁদতেছে যে আমার ব্যবসা করতে পারতেছে না মানুষের কাছে, মানে it's a bit hectic, and the last day we had to literally run, so it was a bit, মানে it's amazing, but at the same time it's difficult to film, and you're liking my video because you're liking me because you're watching my video, right? So
ওই ভিডিও যদি না বানাইতে পারিস তাহলে
exactly
লাভ কি হইলো?
Exactly, that's that.
Interesting. So lack of privacy, and I guess যেখানেই যাইস, this overwhelming attention যেটা মানে oftentimes gets in the way of filming,
right? And একটা জিনিস হচ্ছে just like I'm a very quiet person, introverted, So I love doing it, but also interacting with people. I love interacting with people.
Yeah.
But again, it's outside my comfort zone because আমি by nature অনেক চুপচাপ একটা মানুষ, and I'm not supposed to even be in this field.
Yeah. Interesting. So as enjoyable as it is, or as much as you love doing it, it does drain you in some ways, right? It takes up energy.
Takes up energy.
Yeah.
True.
Interesting. Okay. I want to ask you a few quick questions. These are not like, hey, how much money you make, etc., etc.
Oh.
Although, anyway, so don't take too much time. Like, I guess take 30 seconds to answer each one.
Cool.
You recently ate a biral polish. How has that been?
It has been amazing, but আমি ঠিকভাবে take care করতে পারতেছি না, so my friend is taking care of it.
Okay, interesting. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
If in the same day I'm filming a video, I uploaded a video and I went to the gym and I won 2 or 3 Valorant games and ranked up, yeah.
Okay. If you were... Okay, let's skip this one. Kinda dark, bit dark, but do you have a hunch about how you will die?
I know when I'll die. I'll die before I'm 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why are you sure?
আমার just মনে হয় আমার অনেকেই ফিলিংটা আসে যে I'm just gonna pass away before 30, and words of power.
এটা কবে থেকে কেন এই ফিলিংটা?
I don't know, I tell everyone that. আমি আমার মাকে বলে দেন, আমার মা বলে না 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 দোয়া করবে যে 100 বছর বাঁচবো.
You are what, 25, 26?
25,
so 5 more years.
5 more years.
Dude. And কতদিন ধরে তুই এটা বিশ্বাস করিস?
2-3 years.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
Is there any event or any reason why you one day woke up and thought this way?
Nah, I don't think so. It just randomly happened. I don't even remember.
Acha.
But I just...
Do you have an idea about how you'll die?
No. Yeah. But I don't want to know. Yeah. I don't want to know. No.
What do you value most in a friendship?
Being there, just being there. It's very important. Because people change. Trust me when I'm telling you this. If the situation arises, can be anything, I don't want them to show their back to me. So that's why I have very few friends now. And it's better that way. Because joto joni ase, I'm always going to be there for them. Simple. Why are you sad? Why are you sad?
No. Every time someone says this, so it's only because you asked. Every time someone says this, and I hear this every now and then, this quote comes to my head like, I asked God to remove my enemies. I started losing friends.
Yeah, I saw this one too.
Oh man, going a bit dark.
But it's alright.
Yeah. Okay. You can answer this one as you see fit. What's your biggest dream?
I don't know, to be one of the biggest creators in the world. It's that simple. To live the greatest story ever told.
Very interesting.
Because up to a point, this one has been my motto as well, always.
Yeah.
It's also my Facebook bio. Atmaner Tega Marsi.
Yeah.
Like, I want to have a story which will inspire people. It's that simple. Because whatever I'm doing right now, it's against me. It's against my traits, my characteristics, everything. So, if I can do it, then anyone can. That simple.
We're sitting here, January 2023. You're 25. So far, what has been your proudest moment? Like, when have you been most proud of yourself?
So it would probably be this one. So there are one of these texts like messages I get, right? So there was a certain fan. So he had I won't name names. So he had a bike accident. So he kind of lost his right hand. So, and this person watches my videos for a long time as well. So, or যখন accident টা হইছে, when I could pay for, or I could help in the surgery, right? And then he sent me a video, right? He emailed me the video. I'll show it to you after.
Yeah.
Everything, prosthetics, everything, it's done. And he's young, by the way. He's just 19. So he can try having that same normal life again, right?
Yeah.
So being able to help that person's life, একটু হলেও a bit different, like, or life changing differently আসে.
Right.
So I think that was it was a great moment for me as well, because especially ওই টাইমটা একটু কোভিডের টাইপের টাইমিং এ. So at that time that money was also very important to me. So the decision I took was because আমার মাও আমাকে told me about the decision. And so she told me one thing, টাকা এমন একটা জিনিস যেটা যাবে আসবে, right? But you are able to change or have an impact on someone's life. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm proud of.
That's it for the short questions. আমি তোকে ব্যবসা নিয়ে জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাই।
বল।
মানে ক্রিয়েটর হিসেবে বাংলাদেশে টাকা কামানো, it's in my view pretty difficult, right? Especially because AdSense এ এখানে অনেক কম টাকা পাওয়া যায়, and let's say collaboration বা অন্য থার্ড পার্ট মানে external জিনিসপাতি না করলে you don't usually generate enough income to sustain yourself and then family and then livelihood. জিনিসটা. So what does RafsanTheChotobhai, the business side of it, look like?
I think I'm an amazing businessman.
Okay.
মানে just প্রত্যেকটা agency বলে I'm very good at it.
Okay.
Because কিছু জিনিস I don't ever like compromising my content
আচ্ছা
for a sponsor. So একটা ভিডিওতে যদি স্পন্সর থাকে, and if it goes with the content, boom, it does amazing, right? But for example, এখন the client is telling me or video eta, and if I see it's compromising the content, client's out of the picture. And up to a point, that's not your main question. Your main question is about the money, right? More about how to make money on this thing. 20%. So if you think of this entire thing like 100%, 20% is ad revenue, right? Okay. And the rest of it is actually general endorsements, ads, or whatever you do. So ad revenue, we have a very low CPM in Bangladesh in general, probably 0.6, 0.7, something like that. So
and CPM money ki click per
something. It's CPM, RPM, these things. So Bangladesh is onek low. It's 13 times less than America, by the way.
Okay.
Right. So think, example, you're making a video, right? যেটায় আচ্ছা আমি আমার লাস্ট ভিডিওটা বলি। So I got 4.2 million views.
আচ্ছা
okay, cool. এইটারটায় how much money did I make from that video?
4.2 million views on YouTube.
No, Facebook pays more than YouTube.
Facebook pays more than YouTube. $4,000? Like I don't know.
I think more than 400, less than 500.
Wow.
Dollars. So that's not much.
And আমি কিন্তু lowball করছি মানে আমি ভাবছি 4 million views, 4,000.
So it is the বাইরের দেশেও হতো তাহলে I would get $6,000-7,000 from this video.
Right.
But এইখানে আমি যে একটা লাইট কিনছি to film, I got a VL 150 or something. ওইটার দামই মনে হয় 60,000 টাকা ছিল.
Right. So very hard to sustain. But then again, so I get a lot of brand endorsements. Right, to fit into the videos. So I think that helps me sustain. Okay. So এই টাকাটাই যেটা whatever I'm earning, I'm putting it back in. Right.
And I charge really high.
Right.
More than other people. So
is that intentional? Like
intentional, because at the end of the day, I mean etogulao sponsored, I don't keep that many stuff. Achha. But I have brands which help me. Right. So I don't know. জানি না মাটিতে বসে যাই basically.
Fair enough, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think it is intentional, because high possibility আমি যে effort দিচ্ছি, আমি যে ক্যামেরা ইউজ করতেছি, আমি যে প্রোডাকশন ইউজ করতেছি, nobody in Bangladesh even comes মানে I don't think a level করে
right
for a especially independent YouTuber no one does that
right so you're setting the bar very high for both your quality of production and your content as well as let's say whoever you're collaborating with you're holding both of those two
acha wait okay if I'm collaborating I'm kintu kono brand rakhi na
oh interesting
because it's an interesting insight
acha
think you're a YouTuber I'm a YouTuber right so এখন যদি একটা ব্র্যান্ড এনে এখানে ব্যবসাটা ব্র্যান্ড বসাই দিস তোর মাথায় ধারণা থাকতেছে আরে আমি তো এত টাকা খাইতেছি
right
আমার নাম বেচে এখন টাকা নিচ্ছে
right
then probably wouldn't do it
interesting
makes sense like that okay. What else do you want to know
no so you said AdSense collaborations what else do you do
collaborations as in brand collaborations
right endorsements so AdSense
oh yeah also I do TVCs
so we pie right 20% is AdSense I guess I don't know what 60-70% is brand endorsements I guess
so I also do TV commercials so
Airtel and
right so fun fact bro TV production এই টাইপের জিনিসপাতি আমার কাছে অনেক ডিফিকাল্ট লাগে করতে
আচ্ছা
but so difficult in the sense মজাও লাগে অনেক by the way when you're done with it so my first করতাম I used to do Airtel so আমার এখনো মনে আছে ফার্স্ট যেটা ছিল probably 4 দিন we had to shoot and production shoot কিন্তু হয় ভোর 6 তুই জানোস ভোর 6টা থেকে রাত 11টা 12টা পর্যন্ত and then তুই 4 ঘন্টা ঘুমাবি 5টায় উঠবি গোসল করবি আবার 6টা থেকে রাত 12টা পর্যন্ত আবার 4 ঘন্টা ঘুমাবি
because they're renting a lot of things and
a lot of it's a very big production happening
right
and for example oita I remember my first time করতাম অনেক কম টাকা I did it I think 4 দিন ছিল was 12 or 10 এরকম wait oh no first এটা different ছিল first এটা ছিল was a one day shoot I think that was they gave 7,000 or 8,000
okay
32টা সিঙ্গারা খাইছে yeah so I recently did another TVC for a brand which is going to launch in Bangladesh
okay cool so TVCs so there's
they give more money
there's brand endorsements and then there's TVCs what else
I have another thing it's called Justice it's a clothing line and arekta I have a Punjabi line it's called Yad yeah এখান থেকেও we get good money but a huge thing for me just behind these two would probably be the passion
right
as well
fair enough so let's say 5% ish contributing to the overall pie
probably yeah
right anything else
কি করছে oh yeah I have an esports team where we don't make money
tell us more
so I have
by the way, esports to Bangladesh
it's getting bigger
yeah it's getting bigger but it's had its famous and infamous ups and downs right মানুষজন arrest হয়ে যায় and then like কি
oh bro that is so funny
what do you think about
listen so AJ esports A1 esports যে উঠাই নিয়ে গেছে so I had a talk with them while they were there these kids are representing Bangladesh on an international stage like বাইরে মানুষজন একদমই বাংলাদেশে চিনে এই যে A1 এর থ্রু দিয়ে সি এটা নিয়ে মানুষজন এখনো সিরিয়াস না হাসাহাসি করতেছে রাইট এন্ড ওদের জানোস কেন উঠাই নিয়ে গেছে
why
বেসিক্যালি ওখানে যে জেলা
পরিষদ
সামথিং ও পুলিশের এসে ওদের বলছে যে এখানে বলে জুয়া খেলা হচ্ছে কারণ এই যে অনেকগুলা টিম খেলতেছে প্রাইজ মানি দিয়ে এই যে একজন প্রাইজ পাইতেছে এটা তো জুয়া
আচ্ছা
এটা বলে উঠাই নিয়ে গেছে এখন সবচেয়ে ফানিয়েস্ট জিনিস ক্রিকেট দেখোস তাহলে কি হয় ওখানে কি প্রাইজ মানি আছে না এটা কি জুয়া না জুয়া
মানে বাই দিস লজিক হ্যাঁ বাট মানে এই লজিকটা আসলে কতটুকু
মানে it's so messed up honestly so a lack of knowledge but এখন একটা এক্সাম্পল দেয় পাশের দেশ ইন্ডিয়া ওইখানে PUBG let's talk about Scout
sure
he's probably younger than me has more followers than the highest followed Instagram account in Bangladesh or second highest followed he has
who's the highest followed Instagram account in Bangladesh I don't know
I think it'd probably be Mezabin or I don't know.
Okay.
Not sure.
So
but
তার থেকেও বেশি।
হ্যাঁ না তার থেকে কম but 3.8 এরকম মানে বুঝ second highest এরকম level and it's by the way he also drives I think he drives a pretty cool car. I think it was a Mustang or something. সে লিখছিল 90 লাখ রুপি দিয়ে কিনছে।
Okay, wow.
He made a dream home for his parents.
Insane.
মানে he's probably super rich. Super rich.
Yeah.
And just game খেলে he's also a PUBG player. We shouldn't like look down on anyone.
Yeah.
Especially আমাদের দেশে অনেক ছোট চোখে দেখে those. Even when you're talking about a YouTuber, up to a point, ওইটাও মানুষজন খারাপ ভাবে দেখে those.
Yeah.
Unless you're a doctor and engineer.
Yeah.
Factos.
I think মানে শুরুতে কি জানি was the quote, first they laugh at you, then they join you,
then they say they know you.
First they laugh at you, then they fight you, lastly they join you. কি জানি
something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was they know you last or some but yeah.
But there's a Post Malone song about it. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. Pretty sick.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Many twists and turns. অনেক কিছু নিয়ে কথা বললাম. Is there anything else that you'd like to cover? Let's say an aspiring creator is watching this and he just learned so much about you. Is there any message that you'd like to share with them?
So there's this one thing, like if you're just starting out. So when I was starting out, for me the biggest thing would be this certain thing. So I'm তখন স্টুডেন্ট পড়াতাম। So আমি একটা স্টুডেন্টকে পড়াচ্ছিলাম নায়েব। So ওর বাসায় থাকা অবস্থায় I used to use my phone a lot. Wow, what a horrible tutor I was. But আমার মাথায় একটা জিনিস আসতো যে আমি একটা ভিডিও দেখতাম তার আগে যে সবার প্রত্যেকটা ইউটিউবার ক্রিয়েটরের একটা ব্রেক আসে, you know that moment where everything just turns around. Everyone has that one video. I was thinking, where is my video? Amarta kobe asbe, amarta kobe asbe, amarta kobe asbe. I was like, it feels like yesterday. Like I was thinking, where is my big break? So I think you have to be consistent till you hit your big break. And trust me, when you hit your big break, when you look back, video so for a good year, I had, or year and a half, I had less than 1,000 views, like 200-300 views ashto YouTube. Everything, when that one small big break comes out, purano video gulo shob hit hoye jabe because you're maintaining that quality. So that's it. Just keep on hustling.
I think a lot of people described it as like a backlog of or a library of content. যেটা একটা যখন hit হবে
সবগুলো,
so that people can go and see your backlog of content or
they're gonna start binging.
এটা কি তোর সাথে হয়েছিল? So what was your big breakout video?
So I had two big breakout videos por. First one was Gelatissimo. So
Ramadan platter এটা,
right? So ওইটার একটা fun fact, ওই ভিডিওটা আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি ফার্স্টে পুরান ঢাকায় গেছিলাম ভিডিও করতে, আমি আর আরশিয়ান। সো আই ইউজ টু ফিল্ম অন মাই ফোন। সো আমার ফোন গরম হয়ে বন্ধ হয়ে গেছিল। সো 20-30 মিনিট ভিডিও অ্যান্ড ফোন অন হচ্ছে না, আমরা তো যেই প্যারা খাচ্ছিলাম, বিকজ ইটস দ্য ফার্স্ট টাইম উই আর ফিল্মিং লাইক দিস, এত মানুষ কিচ্ছু চকবাজারে। তারপর ওখান থেকে আমার মনে আছে ওই দিন সকালে আমরা নাবিল ফোন দিব, সেটা প্ল্যাটার খুলছে, ইউ শুড মেবি সি ইট। দেন dude, I was so sleepy and tired. আমি মাথায় যা আসছে তাই বলছি। And I still remember ভিডিওর আগে I had 17k followers. And ওই ভিডিওর পর it became 35k. তখনও I wasn't তখন I think I was just on Facebook, but YouTube I still 3k 4k subs ছিল। And তারপর Takeout 2.0 করছিলাম, তখন I think I had 16k subs. And then I think that was it. When I knew I had 16k subs, it was gonna be easier to increase, because I know it was also really motivating, like 16,000 people watching the video. Right? Could be cool.
A lot of eyeballs. In 5 years from now, if everything Allah jodi sob kichu ঠিকঠাক ভাবে grant করে, তাহলে where do you see yourself?
I thought I was gonna die 5 years from now.
So
it's a joke. But
I said it and then I thought
but interestingly, I don't know, probably the first thing would be this. 3 years later, I probably have like a very big international audience. That's the biggest goal, you know.
Yeah.
And মানুষজন যখন বলতে একটু লজ্জা লাগে, but you know, when মানুষজন, for example, young people who watch YouTube, when they think of Bangladesh, they think of RafsanTheChotobhai. You're cringing. No? Are you sure?
I'm 100%. Like, dude, the first step of it is like making it a specific goal.
Yeah.
Right, করার জন্য. Okay, so international এই জিনিসটা, you've been working on it for a while, right?
Yeah.
In research for this, I was looking at a 2019 podcast you did. তখন থেকে তুই বলতেছিস, and I can see that you're slowly making progress towards it.
Yeah, trying.
Dubai গেছিস, Turkey গেছিস, I think Kolkata করছিস. You're slowly doing it. So hopefully, like 3-4 years from now, or maybe 5 years from now, if you're not, dead, someone will look at this video and bolbe, shit, he said it here, and now he's done it.
Inshallah, that would be so amazing
to look back on. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. I'm just একটা data বলতাম. So for আমার আগের non-dialogue videos, everything they did get great internationally. But my first few vlogs, which actually did great internationally, was in Dubai. So I did a video, Burj Khalifa. So it has 16.7 million views.
Yeah.
Out of the views, like 6.8 or 6.7 million is from, or 6.9 is from Bangladesh, and the rest 10-ish is from all over the world.
Oh damn!
So that was really cool.
Very actually international. Yeah. Dude, I can't thank you enough for taking the time. I want to ask you one last thing before we finish.
Yes.
Is there a maxim or a principle that you live your life by? Kono quotation or anything that keeps coming back to your mind?
So again, this is something which probably Adnan taught me.
Yeah.
So I think we all have a set of principles.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to bring Adnan on the pod sometime.
You for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, আমি একটা podcast করেছিলাম, Trimonial podcast. ওইখানেও the comments are like, bring this Adnan guy to the podcast.
I think I'll actually do it. Acha, by the way, in preparation for this interview, I actually asked Adnan.
Oh, yeah.
কি মনে হয়? কি জিজ্ঞেস করা উচিত? Yeah. Ask him about data. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So you were saying.
So, what was I saying?
You were saying.
Principles.
Principle.
Yeah, and I feel like এইটাই I want to live by.
Yeah.
But আস্তে আস্তে না কিছু জিনিস I'm adding.
Yeah.
I don't want to change. Like, especially for the video thing, if I want to be loud, I want to be loud. Because you're a creator, if you want people to hear you, you have to be loud. You have to say things which 50% of the people won't agree with you, but you're voicing your opinion. Right?
Yeah.
Do it. হাত নড়াই বল নাকি চিল্লাই বল.
Yeah.
You just gotta make people hear you. And they will.
Yeah.
They'll laugh at you first. But trust me, they're gonna come back, and then they're gonna support you.
Subscribe, hopefully.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah. For sure.
So, দোস্ত তুই একটু ওই ক্যামেরার দিকে তাকা, একটু বল তো সবাইকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে।
Guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm kidding. Make sure to subscribe to his channel, guys. If you don't, he's gonna break this mug.
Hostage.
Hostage. He's gonna break it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dost.
Thank you
for your time.
Thank you so much. If I stand with the camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.